All right, so really quickly, this is an impromptu video. I just want to show you what I carry inside this bag right here, which is my tech bag. And this is basically the bag I reach for to make sure I have all my essentials that I need inside of here. And I don't have anything loose inside my book bag. The reason for this mainly is because honestly, I'm paring down my system and I'm looking for simplicity over complexity. And honestly, this just works for me. So let me open it up, let you see what's inside, and we'll go from there. I do have some things I'm going to be swapping out. So if we take a look, you can see that I have my cable up in here. This is for my Stream Deck. I have a power adapter, which this is what I use when I'm trying to figure out like what power is something getting. This tells me the output of how much power something is getting, how much wattage it is. This right here, these are a must for me. These allow me to rest my palm down and have some height so my wrists don't start hurting. So I got the left and the right one. Takes a little time to get used to, but honestly, I really like these. I can't work without them now. This right here, these are some cables. So I have my Thunderbolt 3, which is right here, which I still use. And I have my Thunderbolt 4, which is much shorter. Right here, I've done a complete video on this. It probably hasn't come out yet, but this is a 4 terabyte internal. When I tell you this thing is a beauty, like it is smooth to edit on here. It stay cool. It don't get hot. Having an internal fan up in here is everything. I love this thing right here. I cannot say enough good things about it. This right here is my 160-watt charger. This is the only charger I carry with me. It's from Ugreen. It gives me my 3 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. As you can see right here, this right here is all the ports I need. This will charge my laptop, my Apple Watch, as well as my iPhone, or whatever, anything else, my iPad mini, whatever else. And I got the USB-A port, which honestly, admittedly, I really don't use it, but if I ever need it, I got it and I like that. So this is from Ugreen. This is a 160. So I got that. Then I have this right here, which is an anchor cable. I use this when I'm just charging my iPad mini because it gives me this L shape, which is why I keep it in my bag. These right here, I use these for when I'm editing videos now. I really like these. Like it took me a little time to get used to them, but when I tell you I can really hear my audio, like I can really hear my audio, and I really like these. The sound that you get is like raw. Like you're not, it's no compression, there's no Apple trying to make it sound better. What you hear is what you get. And I really appreciate that with these headphones. This right here is my glove. This is mainly for when I'm drawing on my iPad. I don't have to worry about my palm messing it up or touching or anything like that. So it allows me to just, zone out and decompress. So I really need this up in there. This right here, this is a hub that I bought and it's from Ugreen. It gives me 2 HDMIs. It gives me some USB-C ports over here, which is one of them is a throughput. And okay, so these two are USB-Cs. This one over here is a power. And this right here is 2 HDMIs as well as 2 USB-As. Honestly, I don't like it. I had this for maybe 2-3 weeks and I've already replacing it on my bag because it's still not fast enough transfer speeds. I think it's 5 gigabits. I wanted the 10 gigabit one, the 3.1. So I'm getting rid of this. I'll show you when I'm replacing it with in just a minute, but that won't be going back in my bag. Then I have another USB-C cable. This one is just like another Thunderbolt 4, just backup in case I need it. And then over here, in these pockets right here, I just have my iPhone charger. I'm still rocking a 14. I know I need to upgrade. And now that the iPhone is starting to affect my shortcuts, I'm definitely going to be upgrading to the latest one. This is for my M4 Air. And then this other loop right here is for my Apple Watch Ultra. So those three cables sit right there. And this right here is a tool that I don't use. I dropped in my bag while I was doing the reviews of the DJI Osmo Pocket. When you unzip it right here, I got another pocket. These are my air cups that I keep with me just in case. These are some headphones, you know, just in case I forget my headphones, I will be able to use these. This is honestly in case of an emergency where I need to transfer some data and all else failed, then I have this right here to use. And this is going to give me USB-A. This is going to give me Lightning as well as USB-C to USB-C. Now, I don't know the transfer rate speeds of this cable. I'm pretty sure it's probably like 5 gigabits. I'm sure it's not much faster than that. So it's not nothing to write home about, but it is a nice to have as if all else fail, I got this. And that's everything that I carry. Oh, and I got this last one right here. This is for my Whoop, which is on my wrist right now. This is the charger for it. I dropped this up in here, but honestly, I just use the normal USB-C cable to charge it up, but I keep this around just in case. Now, I have a lot of redundancy, but that's because I have a lot of things that require USB-C, and if I only had one cable up in there, then I would be in trouble. So we're gonna put this stuff back up in there, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm gonna be using moving forward. All right, and that's how it looks. Now, what I wanna open up or show you is this right here. This is what I wanted, which gives me way more ports. If you remember in the day in the life, it was not, I needed more USB-C ports that I just did not have. So it took much longer to transfer things over, and I didn't like that. So I grabbed this and I grabbed one other thing, which I'll show you in just a moment. But let's first open this box. I've learned not to destroy these boxes, because if for whatever reason it's defective, I need to send it back. I don't want them giving me a hard time. So as you can see, this is a much smaller footprint, which is one of the reasons why I like it. You can see that this is literally it right here. Like, one of the selling points on this was how small the footprint was. I really like how tiny it is. This is Bleak, as you know. They make really good products. This is a 3.1. It's 4 USBs. All of them output 10 gigabits. And that, I can appreciate that. And if we take this off, so as you can see, this is it right here. Super duper small. Nothing to write home about. Just gives me 4 extra USB-C ports. So I have a total of 5. So I got 4 right here, and if I plug something up into the other USB-C port on the laptop, that gives me 5. So you can see the size and difference of these two are like day and night. Like, this is like insane how much room I'm saving using this, which in my opinion is way more powerful and way more bang for your buck. It also costs more, but I feel like it's worth it versus this right here. I don't really feel like this was worth the 18 or 20 bucks I paid for it. The last one is, if you notice, this only got USB-C ports. I still needed my micro SD card and all that other stuff, and this right here solves that. Now, this is going to be a slower speed when it comes to USB-C, but I'm okay with that because I can always plug into here to get those faster speeds. So we're going to open this up really quickly, and we're going to take a look at it. Now, this does have a Thunderbolt 4 dock, pluggable. Does have a Thunderbolt 4, but the price for it and the size of it just did not work for me, so I didn't grab it. You can see the documentation right here, and this is it right here. So you can see I get 3 USB A's. If I need it, I got it. I don't think I'm gonna need it. You can see I get my HDMI port back right here. And then you can see right here, I have my micro USB-C as well as micro USB, but micro SD card as well as regular SD card reader. And you can see right here, this is probably gonna be my pass-through for power. So I'm pretty happy with this. No, it does not have an Ethernet port to it. But honestly, if I really need an Ethernet port, I would just go buy a single Ethernet port from Apple and call it a day if I really needed that. But these two together will definitely get the job done. So if I plug this into one USB-C port and I plug this into the other USB-C port, I literally have everything I need to be able to have an efficient workflow. So I really enjoy that. I appreciate it. Now, I don't think that I would ever plug, like I wouldn't plug in my external hard drive into here. I would always have my external hard drive going directly into my Mac because that's how I'm gonna get that 40 gigabits of transfer speeds and editing speeds. But I would definitely use one of these and that other USB-C port for sure. So that's all I got for you. We can drop this up in there. I'm not expecting it to be hard to put up in there. As you can see, it's not hard at all. And I'm able to, now these right here, I could put back over here. I wasn't sure if it made sense to put them back over there, but it does. And as you can see, it's a little snug on a fit to zip it up, but it was like that before. And that's it right there. It's actually a lot smaller now since that's gone. It's a lot more malleable, so it's a lot more play in it. So I really like that, and that's it right there. That's my everyday carry pouch, and I like the fact that it doesn't seem so stiff now, but it's actually foldable and it's not stuck in one shape. So I really like that. So that's all I got for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Till next time. Later.